to members of Blind Pilot. Can I get you guys to introduce yourselves and tell me what you play in Blind Pilot?
Yeah, my name is Ryan. I play the drums.
I'm Katie and I play banjo and dulcimer and ukulele.
I'm Luke and I play upright bass.
Great. Well, I'm glad to have you guys here on this hot day in the summertime.
It's really hot in Chicago right now, but it's nice.
Sorry if there's anything I could do about it. I would do it for you. But let's talk about your name, Blind Pilot. It's the most dangerous thing I've ever heard of. Do you guys think of yourselves as a kind of an accident waiting to happen?
It wasn't so much that as when we started this group, me and the lead singer Israel, we were out in Astoria where the Columbia River meets the Pacific Ocean. They have these pilot boats that guide the large freight liners in, and they say pilot really big, and so we sort of took the word from the little pilot boats, and then the blind part came because when we started, we initially just wanted to do a bicycle tour down the West Coast, and we didn't have maps or anything, and so we were kind of just going at the whole thing blind without booking shows or anything, just rolling into towns and seeing where we could play, and that's kind of where the name came from. It actually has very little, if nothing, to do with airplanes or actual blind people flying airplanes.
Now, you're talking about rolling into town. Your last tour was on a bike. It was on a bike tour.
Yes.
Am I correct? So what was that like? Can you tell me about that?
We've done two now. The first one was just Israel and I, and then on the second one, Katie and Luke were there as well, and it was great. You know, you can only do about 60 miles a day on a bike and still have energy to play a show. But yeah, we hauled our gear behind us in trailers, and it was fun. And it was on the West Coast, so it wasn't as hot as it is here.
So I heard in San Francisco you had to end the tour because someone took your bikes. And so I'm wondering if you have a message for those thieves, if you guys could look into the camera and tell them how you feel about ending your tour because of them.
Oh, well,
what makes you want to say to them?
Well, one of those thieves sold Israel's bike on Craigslist, so Israel got his bike back, so thanks for doing that. And then,
did he have to, like, pay more than it was worth? Because it was Israel from Blind Pilot's bike?
No, he got it, like, he confronted the guy, and the guy claimed that he bought it from some guy on the street, which may or may not have been true, but he got his bike back for, like, $50, which is a good buy for a bike. And I never got my bike back, but at the time it was tragic. Like, you get really attached to bicycles for some reason, like more than other objects, especially when you kind of live with them day after day. But it was all right for me too. Like, I ended up with a much nicer bike than I had stolen, so it's all right.
Good reason to upgrade.
Yeah.
Well, I also heard that you guys made the trailers that you hauled your equipment in. Venuszine is a sort of do-it-yourself magazine. So, can you tell me about any other do-it-yourself projects that you're particularly proud of?
Yeah, well, Luke is actually the one that made his trailer. The rest of our equipment could fit in sort of standard trailers, but Luke plays the upright bass, and I'll let him take the do-it-yourself because he's kind of our handyman.
Well, tell me about how you made it.
I mean, I pretty much just made a big box that was the shape of the bass and put wheels on it. It was a simple project. Kind of simple. It ended up, I had no intention when I was making it, but the end result kind of looked a lot like a coffin. It was like a natural wood finish. So, I don't know, I think that probably freaked a lot of people out when we were biking through these little towns. There's 4 people on bikes, and one of them is possibly hauling his friend down the coast. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna bury him in Mexico or something. There was a lot of guesses, but it was fun. It worked out.
Do you have any other do-it-yourself projects you're proud of that you want to tell Venuszine about?
Well,
we got a big one coming up.
yeah. There's kind of a big one on the horizon right now. We actually just bought an old school bus. It's a beautiful 1971 Crown with nice rounded corners, but the inside needs everything done to it. We pretty much have to tear everything out, and so that's going to be a really big one. So we're going to convert it to our touring vehicle, put in, you know, bunks and kitchen and everything we need in there. So that's going to be quite a project. More updates will follow.
Yeah, hopefully we can bring our bikes on tour, because yeah, this transition from, you know, kind of moving yourself all day to just sitting in a van is kind of hard, and so you spend all day in a van or bus, whatever it is, and then you get to the venue and you do more sitting generally, and then they give you a bunch of free alcohol, and that's like day after day. It gets kind of exhausting.
I'm sure. Well, that's all the questions I have for you guys today. I want to thank you for making it to our interview.
Bye, Venus.